Donald Trump's former aide, communications director, and confidant, Hicks, testified Friday at the former president's criminal trial in New York City. Hicks testified about the frenetic hours and days before and after the release of the infamous Access Hollywood tape. That was on October 7th, 2016, a few weeks before Election Day in Donald Trump's campaign for the presidency. Now, on that tape, Trump could be heard bragging to host Billy Bush about grabbing women without their permission. Hicks said that she was very concerned about the tape. She had been approached by a Washington Post reporter hours before a story breaking the news of the tape was published. She said that it was a little stunning to her. She went to Donald Trump as he was preparing for an important debate with Hillary Clinton, his Democratic rival, and that they strategized on a response. She said that she felt this could be devastating to the presidential campaign, and that, in fact, she recalled there was a hurricane bearing down on the East Coast, and with the political firestorm erupting from the release of the tape, that hurricane was knocked off of the news, and the news was dominated for several days by discussion of the tape. Now, Hicks became emotional when she was asked about her time, really the beginnings of her relationship with Donald Trump, working for his real estate company, the Trump Organization. She started crying, and she left the stand for several minutes, right at the beginning of cross-examination by Trump's lawyer, M.L. Bove. Hicks spoke about viewing the Trump Organization as a family, as a small business. She said she was close with Donald Trump's eldest children, who had a hand in running the company, and also knew the former First Lady, Melania Trump. She testified that Trump was very concerned about how the news about these alleged affairs, the hush money payments, the Access Hollywood tape, how all of that would affect his wife. She recalled Trump asking her to make sure that the newspapers that they got at their home were not delivered the day one of the damaging stories was going to be printed. Hicks talked about how Trump sought counsel from his wife and that he valued her opinion, and that he didn't want anything that happened with his campaign to be embarrassing to her or to their family. Hicks's testimony about former First Lady Melania Trump and the Trump family was a powerful moment for the defense. Trump's lawyers contend that Michael Cohen and the National Enquirer made these hush money payments, one to former Playboy model Karen McDougal, and the Cohen payment of $130,000 to porn actress Stormy Daniels, that he did that on his own, that Trump was not involved. She recalled Trump telling her to convey a message to the Wall Street Journal, as was reporting on this, that he denied any sexual encounters with either woman. The defense contention is that Cohen acted on his own, that Trump was not involved, and certainly Trump's campaign was not involved. Trump and the judge also cleared up today that the gag order does not prevent him from testifying. Trump had commented on Thursday that he can't testify because of the gag order. That's not true. The judge made clear in opening remarks today at the trial that Trump has a constitutional right to testify, and he can choose to do so or not do so after consultation with his lawyers. On a related note, Trump has paid the $9,000 fine that he incurred as a result of 9 gag order violations in recent weeks. Now, his lawyers say that they are appealing that finding, but nevertheless, they complied with the court's order to meet a Friday deadline to pay that fine. At the end of the day, a victory for Trump. The judge ruled that prosecutors cannot ask Trump if he chooses to testify. They cannot ask him about his gag order violations in this very trial. The judge said that doing so, asking him about those violations and the contempt of court order that he incurred, would be so prejudicial that jurors might not be able to look past that. He said that because it happened in this case, in this courtroom, it could sway the jurors' thinking about Trump. The trial is off for the weekend. Testimony resumes on Monday.